speaking of stupid, we've got a great announcement today. David Hogg has been announced as the Democratic National Committee's first vice chair. The guy that many people believe wasn't even present at the Parkland incident, present at the Parkland incident, has now grifted his way into a free Harvard education and the vice chair for the DNC, with arguably the second most punchable face on the planet. Like, what are they
most
thinking?
Punchable?
Justin Trudeau.
Yeah, I can see that.
But he, like, what were they thinking? This is just, I've heard of doubling down, but this is like quadrupling down on why you lost the election. Great, put this guy on camera. We give him press conferences.
Jeremy,
I love
he represents Gen Z. He is the first Gen Z member to have a leadership position at the DNC. Isn't that an amazing victory? Never mind the fact that that polls show that men his age are drifting farther towards Donald Trump. Yeah. I mean, you think you'd at least pick a moderate, like there was some criticism of the newly elected head of the DNC because he's considered more moderate, and there's some argument over whether he should be progressive, but like you looked at your people. You voted on the fact that you need to have an equal number of the genders, and non-binary people don't count if they get a position. You had time to legislate all of this. And then when they were proposing do you say David Hogg or David Hogg? I've always said Hogg. Whatever. When you're proposing David to the leadership, you thought, yes, this will inspire young men to come to our party, because even though none of them seem to like him or hold his views, he's clearly representative of the future voter.
That blotchy beard he's trying to pass off ain't fooling anybody. Like, this guy is a no chin, weak, like glass jaw loser.
I can't even comprehend the logic behind this choice. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever.
I think he just picked him because he's a social media darling.
Yeah, but the only young people that he's going to draw in are people that are already Democrats 99% of the time. Yes. It's like, what are you doing? I want a Democratic Party that's actually functional, because I'm not a natural born conservative or Republican or something like that. But you're making it impossible for me. It doesn't make any sense. I mean, I've got a Republican Party that's run by a liberal, and a Democratic Party that appears to be quasi-nationalistic / communistic. I don't know what's going on at this point. I literally don't fucking know.
Yeah, I mean, you just look at the replies, right? Like, here's your boy, the persistence. Congrats to the Republicans winning 2026, 2028, and beyond. Clifton Duncan. The people who constantly complain about the undeserved success of mediocre white men just anointed the quintessential example as the DNC chair. Incredible. Andrew Meyer hitting him with the gay. I mean, you guys are celebrating this. What qualifications does he have? He witnessed, allegedly, a school incident. That's the only qualification. He's got
the Republicans right now are definitely celebrating.
Yeah, if the Democrats double back down on woke, I mean, if you're just listening, by the way, Hogg's wearing a t-shirt here that obviously is not edited and says semen is a food group. I mean, it might be for him. I mean, I'm not going to argue against it. It looks like that might be all he's eating.
I think that's a Tim Walz reference.
Oh, is it? Yeah, the paid actor thing. Never forget.
Went into a bathroom in the same hallway as the shooter. Oh, hold on. One of them went into the same bathroom.
He's like doing takes and retakes.
I believe as the hallway shooter. He was in there at the same time, and he was in the bathroom, and he didn't know if he was going to live.
And like his classmates always say he wasn't at school that day, right?
They say he wasn't there. Yeah, that's what everyone always says. And I don't know if that's been proven, but that's,
It doesn't really matter, though. He's just a retard.
I love it.
He's grifted his way into many mediocre positions and seems to be not... Like, I haven't heard from March from Our Lives in a minute. He went viral a little bit last year for saying, like, we're not messaging to men correctly, but I don't know that he's actually going to win male voters.
No man looks up to this dork. Like,
and he's trying to grow a beard, and it's like, dude, certain people can grow a beard. Certain people probably shouldn't try.
Yeah, I mean, this is great. If they want to lean back into the woke, this is a huge W for Republicans.
So do you think during midterms we'll see more woke candidates backed by the DNC than more moderate candidates?
Oh, let's hope so.
I hope. Yeah, I mean, my answer is no. But like, I mean, what were they thinking with David Hogg? He has his reach, by the way, is fake. It's like view botted. He gets a lot of clicks on his social media stuff because the DNC pays to promote it. I
think that he has paid to promote it, and the DNC latched onto that because they're too fucking stupid to realize what he's doing.
Do you remember the second the funding got cut off after the election, how many millions of followers disappeared into thin air that were following like AOC and all these Democratic people? Millions.
The checks ran out.
Yes, that's exactly what I believe is the case. You look at David Hogg, you look at Harry Sisson, you look at all these left-wing David Pakman, every one of them hemorrhaged followers. If you look at like, let's see, Social Blade. If you look at the month after,
look at the collapse. The collapse was insane.
AOC was
there was Dash Dabrowski, even Stephen King, actually.
Yeah, look at this.
Really?
The month of the election, she lost 151,000 followers. Now, was it because of the things she said, or was it because of the bots stopped getting paid? She's still losing 10,000, But if you look at Pakman, whatever his thing, same thing happened to him. The DNC was paying for.
Pakman was never relevant anyway, though.
David Pakman. I think it's Dave Pakman Show. Is that it? David Pakman Show. Let's see. No, I don't know what his Twitter is.
I think it's just literally David Pakman. Though.
What's that?
Yeah, look at Sissons.
Oh, okay. What is here?
And Dash Dabrowski.
If we go here to X and we go, is it Harry Sisson? No, what is his actual, let's see. I think it's like Harry J. I think Harry Sisson. Is this him? No. Is he even on Twitter anymore?
He might have moved to Blue Sky like some of the other lib turds.
Yeah, I mean,
he's Harry J. Sisson.
Yeah,
Dabrowski, I think, is still on there.
Harry J. Dabrowski. Let's go here. Let's try, because he's like another guy. Like he gets
Dash Dabrowski.
Is it? Yeah. Look what happened the month of the election. He unfollowed a bunch of people and he lost a bunch of followers. What a coincidence. All these people like paid. I mean, he's not even relevant. On all three of us probably have more Twitter followers than he does. Like he's not relevant. This guy, I mean, it's all smoke and mirrors. Just like David Hogg.
Imagine that your entire career is basically hooked to being under contract by a political force.
Yeah, I mean,
but then that political party collapses, and whoops, shit, you don't have an income anymore.
I just think it's amazing that the DNC won't acknowledge that adopting a more moderate stance would help them. Instead, it really seems like they're doubling down on woke, and eventually the dollars will fall away. Like if it's true, all these people are being supported by bots that are being supported by a political entity, that money will dry up. People are going to get frustrated with this. It can't go on forever. And does it mean that, like, I don't want, libertarians, conservatives, whatever, to get complacent going into midterms. On the other hand, like, are they just going to lose that one too? And then be like how long until they decide to break apart or turn the ship around?
I thought that had already happened. I thought that had happened with Kamala Harris losing, but apparently not.